Welcome back, one and all. My name is Funday Yoshi, and I'm actually here to promote myself to you guys. I actually need some help in voting for some of my panels for Indy PopCon. I've submitted 11 panels, and I need you guys to help vote for them. I'm going to go into detail of each panel so you guys know exactly what panels I'm presenting, so you guys can either help me or vote for some of them. So anywho, let's get started. My first panel that I've actually submitted was the panel that I've done the longest. It's called Under the Truck, Pokemon Glitches, Myths, and PokeGods. It's just a panel where I talk about different glitches, like how to find and catch a missing note, how to find and catch a Mew, the different ways of finding them, and some of the technical terms and technical aspects of actually finding them, like the tiling of Cinnabar Island and whatnot. So the myths part is just talking about like Pokemon Creepy Black and Pokemon's pop doesn't help. Lavender Town Syndrome. So and then for the PokeGods, it's just talking about the PokeGods that were supposed to be PokeGods, like Venustoys from the anime, and Mew 3, which was the Mewtwo and all the armor in the movie, the first movie. So it's just talking about different aspects of those. I actually got most of my information. I did a lot of research, and I got a lot of that research from game trailers, from Rage Candy Bar, and from YouTuber Yuri of Wind. He's a great YouTuber. He makes a lot of things funny, and he's enjoyable to watch. He does reviews and obscure gaming and ROM hacks, or just general stuff. So it's really fun to watch him. He took his information about PokeGods from Rage Candy Bar, but he's a great person, so go watch him. But anyway, back to the panel. I've done this panel the most, so I'm hoping that I can do it again this year, but I still have 10 more, so we'll see what happens. But vote for that one, of course. My second panel that I've done the most is a panel called Digivolution Throughout the Years. It's a Digimon panel. It's a discussion panel where I talk with fans and people that like Digimon. I ask questions, and we just go back and forth about what we liked, what we didn't like about the 6 seasons, the movies, the Digimon Try, and just different things about just Digimon in general. Shipping, about just everything and anything that's Digimon. Usually I've had to extend it a half hour because that's the panel that I've had run over time every time, because we get into good debates, we go into good talking back and forth about just different subjects about Digimon. So this year I'm just asked for an hour, but I'm hoping that it can be accepted and we can have a lot of discussions back and forth. It's a great panel, and I love doing that one. My third panel that I submitted was a panel called A Brief History of Fire Emblem. It's just a Fire Emblem panel. I talk about the first 12 games and its game mechanics, because if I talked about the storylines and about everything else of the games from 1 to 12, it would take forever, and it would actually have a 3-hour panel or a 4-hour panel, which I can't really do. So I only talk about the game mechanics and just different aspects of that throughout the first 12 games. I don't talk about Awakening and Fates, because they are the ones that everyone plays and everyone knows about. So I want to talk about the first 12 to get people to understand that Awakening Fates has a lot of stuff from earlier games. Like Awakening had the marriage feature from Genealogy of Holy War, and Fates had the usability of their weapons. Just, you can use your weapons no matter how many times and it won't deteriorate, like Gaiden, the second game. So each game has its own quirks and its own game mechanics, and I like to talk about that and inform and let people know what each game is all about. From here on, these panels I've not done yet, so these are new panels, but I'm excited to actually have some of them accepted. The first one is a Big Brother panel. I think it's called Saved by the Power of Veto, a Big Brother discussion panel. I tried to submit a Big Brother panel to Indy PopCon last year, but I didn't get accepted because a lot of fans didn't upvote it, so I didn't get to do it. But it's just going to be a discussion panel like my Digimon one, where I talk back and forth about Big Brother, the gameplay mechanics, what we liked, what we didn't like, why season 15 was awful. That's biased, but I know a lot of people that hated season 15. But just about Big Brother in general. I'm actually going to bring my Power of Veto that I have, and I'm going to wear it for that panel because it's Big Brother. It's Power of Veto. It's HOH. It's Have Not. It's Peanut Butter and Jelly. It's food competitions. It's luxury competitions. It's America voting in season 1. We're just going to go and talk about all that stuff. So I hope you guys vote for that one. It'll be a great time for everyone. The next one I also submitted to PopCon last year. It's 32 seasons and going strong, a Survivor discussion panel. I'm a big reality show, I take that back. I'm a big competitive reality show watcher. Survivor, Big Brother, and all the old reality shows. Amazing Race has gotten a little too but going back to my panel, sorry. I'm a big reality show watcher, and Survivor is one of my favorite shows. So I would like to go and talk to fans about what they liked about each season, if they liked any specific season, if they liked Russell Hantz, if they liked Ozzy, if they liked Boston Rob, if they liked Kim from 24, One World. Just different things, you know, just talk, you know. I like to talk about, I don't get to talk about Survivor too much except for a couple people in my family. So Survivor and Big Brother are big shows in my life that I really want to talk with people about. So I feel like that would help a lot. The sixth panel that I would like to talk about is going back to Big Brother. I want to actually do a Big Brother game. It's called Big Brother PopCon Edition. It'll be, depending on if I can get 2 or 3 hours, it'll have either 7 or 8 people playing a full season of Big Brother in 2 or 3 hours. We're going to have only HOHs and POVs, or if you don't know what those are, it's Head of Household and Power of Veto competitions. We will not have not competitions because A, I can't really have food at the con, so no slop, and B, you can't really sleep on any weird beds or in a weird room, so can't do that. But again, like I said about the first Big Brother panel, I will have my Power of Veto, so you guys will be able to wear that if you win it. So, and there will actually be a prize for the winner. I'm still kind of contemplating a prize for that, so if you guys want me to, if you guys have a suggestion, let me know. Remember, I'm still a college student, so I am not going to be able to get huge prizes, and a couple of my panels also will have prizes, so keep it small scale prizes, but I would like to actually have a prize for second and first place for Big Brother. So definitely vote for that one if you actually want to play games and compete and maybe have a chance at winning. So that's the next one. The seventh one that I would like to talk about is a panel that was actually at ShudoCon. It was called Kigurumi Party. They did different games and different like special things for people that were not wearing kigus and for people that were wearing kigus. But I'm actually gonna do my own spin on it. My panel's called Let's Have a Kigu Party. It'll just be Kigu wearers versus non-Kigu wearers and different type of games, and each time you win something you get to put your name in a hat, and then at the end I will draw a name and they will actually win a great prize. I actually have a prize set out for that one, so don't help me on that one, but I do have a prize that I would like to provide for that one. But if you like prizes and you actually want to go to a party that involves Kigus, definitely vote for that one. It was a fun time at ShudoCon, and I'm hoping to bring the party over here. So that's that one. The next one after that, the 8th, 9th, 10th, and the 11th one are all Pokemon panels. The 9th panel is Pokemon Mythology. I'm going to be just talking about each Pokemon, or a lot of the Pokemon, and their mythology of what they were created from. Like, Magikarp is the carp that's from Japanese culture that goes up a waterfall, and then when they actually reach to the top of the waterfall, it actually turns into a dragon, which is Gyarados. And there's a couple other ones. I know a couple of them. I think it was Kyogre and Groudon that were actually from the Bible, were actually in the Bible. So I'm going to do a lot of research for that panel, if I get accepted, of course. But I'm going to do a lot of research on that one, so I have my most of my facts straight, and to learn some new things, because I'm a big Pokemon fanatic. Hey, I'm a Dragonite right now, so I'm doing it for you guys and I'm doing it for me. So, but I want to learn more about the Pokemon mythology and why some of the Pokemon are the way they are. I can't remember exactly what the name of Sableye's mythology behind why Sableye is Sableye, but it's actually pretty interesting because it was based off of a creature in the US. So there's a lot of creatures around the world as to why they are who they are. So I'm hoping that I can get a lot of information for that one, and you guys vote for that one if you want. The next one after that is actually another game show panel. It's called Pokemon Cutthroat. Again, like I said, I'm a big reality show fanatic. So I was thinking I would actually have a trivia contest for Pokemon. I would have 10 people actually at the front of the panel area, and I will be asking questions. There will be 8 questions per round. The first person to get 3 questions, or the person that has the most questions at the end of 8 questions, or the most points or the most correct at the end of 8 questions if they don't reach 3 first, will actually get to choose 2 people they want to be nominated. They will go into a sudden death round where they will get asked 1 question. Then the person that gets it right is safe. If they get it wrong, they're out. And then we'll continue that until we get to the final one. So it's Cutthroat. Are you gonna pick someone that's actually a threat? Are you gonna make an alliance with that threat and not have them pick you till the final whatever? You gotta decide. So, and I think that, and I've actually done a lot of research on different categories for Pokemon questions. So I think this is probably one of my favorite ones, and I'm hoping that you guys will definitely vote for that one if any of them at all. But again, that will actually have a prize for the winner too, and I know which one that one will be, so you don't give me suggestions on that one. The 10th panel that I have submitted is called the Pokemon Files. It'll be Pokemon theory, like, is Ash really in a coma? Was Pokemon actually, was there actually a war in Pokemon? Like Lieutenant Surge says that there was a war that he was involved in. What other ones that I could name at the top of my head? There's a few that I know of, oh well, it doesn't matter, but I know a lot of theories. I can't think of them on top of my head, but I know a lot of theories that I could definitely talk about, and it'll be a discussion panel. I will name the theory, and then we'll discuss if it was actually true or not true, and then you guys can ask me if I've heard some of the theories, or if I think some of the theories, like the Ghost Girl in X and Y. What is up with that? You know, do you really think that that ghost actually lives there? Who knows? Oh, one of them that I wanted to talk about, that I will definitely talk about with you guys, 2 of them actually, is Ditto actually mistakes from cloning Mew, and is Gengar really Clefable's shadow? So a lot of those different kind of theories I'd love to talk about with you guys. So if you guys want to talk about that, definitely vote for that one. The 11th panel that I actually submitted to PopCon is called Pokemon 20 Questions. Shudokan had a panel like this, and I'm kind of gonna bring it over to PopCon and make it my own. They had the panelists having a Pokemon from 151 with the audience choosing one for them to have the other audience members guessing. What I'm gonna do, and what my fellow panelists are gonna do, is we're gonna actually have the person that has the Pokemon actually come up to the front and will help feed questions, will help answer questions that the audience has. Each time that someone gets it right, they will actually get to put their name into a hat, bag, whatever, and there will actually be a prize at the end. Excuse me. So I might actually need help with prizes for that one. Don't pick cards and don't pick plushes, because knowing me, I'll probably keep both of them. So pick something that would be something unique, and don't choose badges, because that is actually what I'm going to be using for Pokemon Cutthroat. So give me some suggestions. Yeah, that was my 11 panels. I hope that you guys will actually vote for a couple of them and actually help me out and either promote or vote. Promote or vote for me, please. That would actually be very helpful and very beneficial, because I want as many panels as I can accepted. Thank you for watching, and I do apologize for the lack of videos as well, as my update says, but hope to see you, everyone at PopCon. I will actually be wearing Dragonite one day or half a day at PopCon, so look for Dragonite. I probably will be going as Galmon as well, Growlithe, and a couple other surprises. But other than that, thank you one and all for watching, and I hope that you guys come to the convention, vote for me, promote me out there so I can get as many votes as possible, because I would really like my panels to be accepted. Hopefully more videos will come soon, and thank you one and all for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye guys.